everyone. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, and this is Talk of the Town. Guess who we have with us today on our program? We have Senny Powell. She is a tradition in our area, a legacy in children's clothes. She has a store called Island Child. It's at Village of Wexford. And I'm so honored to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Oh, thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
It's great to have you with us. We were just chatting earlier about the history. You've been on the island for, did you say 40
years? We moved here 42
Yeah.
years ago.
Okay.
And Island Child is 40 years old this year.
Well, congratulations. Happy
Thank
anniversary.
You. Thank you so much.
But you started out at the William Hilton Inn, right?
Yes.
And so how did that transpire to
Well,
having
we
the store?
bought an existing store, which was actually the location of the oldest children's shop on the island. And thought that's what we were going to do. And then we decided to open a second store, Island Child, at Village at Wexford. Mm-hmm. And shortly after, because the shopping center at the Hilton Head Inn was part of Sea Pines, mm-hmm. and there was a big transition there, right. We ended up having to close that store and move everything to Island Child. So we're delighted that we had a place to bring things and to continue on
with your home. And why a children's store? I'm curious as to why you decided that type of business.
I have always loved to sew. I have two grandmothers that were seamstresses, and when I was very young, in middle school, I started making Barbie clothes and selling them to the moms in the neighborhood for their little girls.
Kidding. Oh my goodness.
And as a school teacher, I was an art teacher, I started making baby quilts when all the teachers were having babies. And Steve took that and went to stores in the Chicago area, and we had our things in stores all over Chicagoland. And we thought, wouldn't it be neat if we had our own store?
Sure. That's fascinating. Let's talk about the types of clothes you have at Island Child.
We have very classic traditional clothing, and we've maintained that style. That is kind of our hallmark. Special occasion, first communion, little girls who are going to be in a wedding. But we also have some of the new glittery, sparkly, I call 2024 the year of the sparkle, okay. Clothing, and I'm just constantly looking for the next best thing, the next new line, and I have a passion for children's clothing, and I love what I do.
Now, what ages? Do you do babies all the way to like 5 or 6? So what are the
We
age?
do newborn, okay. Layette, all the way up to size 14 for boys and girls.
Okay, very good.
We also have a little mommy section, and we just started to develop a little daddy section because for Mother's Day and Father's Day, or for new parents, you need to have something for them as well as the baby.
Right. And so your store hours, you're at Village at Wexford.
And we are 10 to 5, right. Monday through Saturday.
And you were saying earlier that you are, some of your customers now, were you actually are grandmothers, and
we are,
what that generational.
We are dressing from generation to generation. And it gives me so much joy when they tell me about something they bought 30 years ago and what it meant because it was for a special event, a special occasion, or it was just a special garment that has been passed through the family.
So anything else you want to share with our viewers about your store and the specialness and uniqueness of it?
We love embracing the community. We love getting to know the customers. I think the most fun that I have all day is making new friends at the sales counter and just getting to know the families that we serve.
Very good. Senny Powell, who is the owner of Island Child, which is at the Village of Wexford, a tradition here on Hilton Head Island. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for being on the program.
Thank you.